Hey there, welcome to some late night vintage cube. Let's have some fun, man. I am always and forever in love with vintage cube. Probably my favorite format. They've added a bunch of new cards. A lot of Modern Horizons 3 stuff. Cheers. Let's see if we can get on the board. How about crack a power 9? Beautiful pack. No power 9, but one of my favorites in Fractured Identity. Channel is a great first pick as well. Gonna take the Fractured and hope that Sylvan Caryatid Wheels or Coveted Jewel will be kind of fun to build around. Usually I slam just first pick Channel is kind of a slam dunk, but occasionally I mean, that's what you want to pick at his first pick, so you can build around it, but I have picked it high before and never really seen the cards to get it to come together. It's always disappointing. Mana Drain is... This card is not fair. Completely broken. What do we got? Probably taking Tropical Island from this pack. Tameo is an interesting one. But I think I'd rather have the Tropical Island. Love me a Jace, but Tinker this early is pretty fantastic. Plenty early enough to build around. Wouldn't that be nuts if Channel wheeled? Wow, what a pack. Primeval Titan is fantastic. Volcanic Island is fantastic. Etali, likewise. Mindstone is an early artifact to tinker away, but you don't really want to tinker it away. And I think we'll have plenty more opportunities to find some early artifacts. So I'm going to go with Once Upon a Time here. Love expressive iteration, but I think I'm going to go with the Sparrows headquarters. Triome. Some anti-graveyard or Pick Your Poison is just always a pretty useful card. I think I'm going to go with Pick Your Poison and run it main board. It seems to always have a target. Okay, this was the channel Sylvan Curated pack, I believe. And I'm going to take Ewit, although Soul's Cauldron's a great sideboard card. Very happy to Ewit back Identity, Tinker, or Mana Drain. Even Pick Your Poison. Okay. I think in honor of Newmont, I'm going to take the Coalition Relic. It's just always happy to have it in my deck. And it is Tinker fodder. Would have been very happy to have that Savannah, though. Oof, Prismatic Ending, or I think I'm going to keep my options open and take the Sacred Foundry. I love Prismatic Ending, though. Great card. I'd like to be able to splash for red, though, if the correct cards come our way. Wow. Pack 2 is beautiful one. Ragavan would be a fun one, but Mana Crypt is slam dunks, so is Fast Bond, and hopefully this Mirror Battlesphere can wheel. Excellent Tinker target. We can just play like a turn 1 Relic now. That's kind of nice. Or turn 1 Tinker. Need some targets. I'm going to keep the Stoneforge here for a moment, because we happily run it if we get especially like a top-end Tinker target like Cauldron Complete. We did see the Shadow Spear. Love Lightning Bolt, love Red and 6, but I think I gotta take the Heath. With a brainstorm here, although I do love Fabled Passage. These lands are all 3 of them are great. Metamorphosis is great too. Interesting pack. There's a piece of equipment. I'd be happy if that wheeled. I think I am going to take Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Although Ignoble Hierarch, Trumpeting Carnosaur, Green Suns, all good picks. Quite a big fan of Staff of the Storyteller. Of course, Omnath is also great. We've got one fetch land, and we've got Prime Time to make good use of Omnath. Nadu is also a great card. We're going to take Staff of the Storyteller here. I love Dryad and I love a Braid, but I think I want an early artifact, another early artifact to tinker away, even though we don't have any tinker targets yet. Wow. Love Metamorph, love Fury. I've never played Phage, but it's a great card. Sheldock is amazing. Phantasmal Image alongside Ewit, Primetime, or Fury is pretty interesting. Might not make the main deck, but we'll see. Okay, there's Batterskull. It's not really a tinker target, but we do have Stoneforge. Exploration is also nice. Batterskull or Exploration, huh? Second piece of equipment. Wow, Omnath Wheel, that's fantastic. So did a Braid, love it. It'd be kind of sad if we don't end up running Tinker. Basically just need a couple Tinker targets. Past Mirror Battlesphere, I can't think of any other good Tinker targets that went through our hands yet. Wow, Black Lotus. My eyes immediately went to Solitude, but there's no way I'm passing Black Lotus here. That's fantastic. Excellent Tinker target, should wheel. Another good Tinker target. And I do like Lauren as well. Do I take the Triplicate Titan for our first Tinker target? I think we do. Could see us having both Triplicate Titan and Darksteel Colossus, or Darksteel Colossus? Doesn't sound right. I think it is Darksteel Colossus though. Mystical Tutor gets Tinker. Or Mana Drain. Or Fracture Identity. Love Flooded Strand. Love Golos. Really hope Golos wheels. So I think I'm going to be taking Mystical Tutor. Although I wouldn't mind having the Flooded Strand either. It makes Brainstorm a lot better too. And Omnath better. Halfling or Caracas? Don't have a lot of... Well, I guess when I talk about early fast mana, I guess can't get much better than Black Lotus and Mana Crypt, but usually I've got some 1-drops and I don't have any yet. As far as mana dorks, I do like Caracas quite a bit, and I like Bonecrusher Giant. I think it's going to be Caracas, even though I would love to pick the Halfling here. Sneak Attack is interesting. Time Warp is interesting. I don't mind Wandering Emperor either. Spellseeker can get quite a few things, but I think that's going to be Lotus Cobra, ST, Sakura Tribe Elder, or Temple Garden from this pack for me. I would like another Cyclone. Balance is fantastic, but and I have a very light creature count, which makes balance better in that respect. But I think I just want another fetch land. Okay, Blightsteel did... It's Blightsteel, yes. Okay. 2 Tinker targets. With our low creature count, Oath would be kind of interesting too. All great cards. Don't know if I can have room for all this stuff. the blinking ability of Philia is kind of cool. With Fury, Omnath, Ewit. Prime time. Alright, we'll spoil someone's fun. Okay. If we just add lands, let's see where we're at. 15, that's probably about right. Although I think I probably want to kick Arc Trail to the board. I think I'd probably get by with 15 lands, actually. Or maybe I cut the Cobra and run 16. Cobra is good when I've got 2 fetch lands, but it does die to basically every piece of removal. And getting another island for mana drain and its early blue cards. Okay, let's see here. I was hoping Golos would wheel, because Golos would fit perfectly in this deck. Okay, this looks fun. Let's give it a whirl. Six creatures, kind of strange build. That Oath would have ended up fitting quite nicely in here. Okay, well, we can tutor for... What would we tutor for with this hand? I think we... I don't know, do we mull this in? If I had a fetch land, I could tutor for like a Brainstorm. Alright, this is kind of sketch, but, well, so my deck is capable of some pretty powerful stuff. I'm going to keep it, even though this is not a fast hand. mean, I could tutor for mana drain. Kind of hold him off. That's kind of an interesting idea. I think I'd rather tutor for Tinker, though. I don't have an artifact on the battlefield, but should be able to mitigate that. The turn 1 Skull Clamp is a little bit scary. Captain Badger. Okay, these guys could easily be on a Tinker deck as well. Getting mana hosed. Guess I'm happy to have kept this hand. Okay, there we go. There's an artifact. Can tutor for Fracture Identity or Tinker is what we're going to get. Okay, that's a pretty good card. So, I could tinker out Blightsteel. Hopefully can't deal with it. Or I could just play Fury. I think I gotta go for the Tinker play. What I could do is I could Tinker and Winds of Abandon. Which will hopefully stop him from drawing more cards with Skull Clamp. It is going to ramp him a land. And this way, even if he copies Blightsteel, I can E-whip back Winds of Abandon and win the game, hopefully. So he's got a way to deal with it. Definitely going to board in Lauren. Okay, I drawn 2 cards. That's a good sign. Doesn't have a way to deal with it currently. Metamorph. Okay, we got it. Sweet. Alright, he's got a ton of artifacts. So don't mind bringing in Lauren here. Fury was looking pretty decent that game, but this might not really be a Fury matchup. Not sure. Night Owls Rise. Yes, Big Bobby. Cheers, my friend. Hope you've had an excellent day. Doing a little vintage cube. Just trying to figure out how to board against this player. It's basically... Well, he didn't show us much of his deck, but Grixis artifacts. It's kind of what he's on. Well, let's just run it like this and see if it gives us a reason to go deeper in the tank. We kept a slow hand game one. This hand is definitely too slow to keep, so we'll take a mulligan. Highlights of our deck are Tinker, Black Lotus, Mana Crypt. Hey, there's a Mana Crypt. Keep. What do we ship? Kind of want the double ship Forest. Okay, that's a welcome sight. There's Black Lotus. Okay, what do we want? What do we want? What do we want? I mean, I like Caracas. I don't know if it's going to affect the opponent. Sacred Foundry. We think we boarded out Fury, so we don't have anything else that's double red. But getting a white source for Lauren. Oh, wait. Duh. Hello. Caracas and Lauren is kind of a thing, right? I never really played this card, but it is a legend. Okay, instead of playing this turn one, I'm going to wait till there's a target, because he's got a ton of targets in his deck. So we will just brainstorm at the end of our opponent's turn, I think. There we go, there's a target. Shadow Spear as well. Okay, Brainstorm, I guess. Nah, we'll save the Brainstorm until I've got a fetch land, I think. Pick your poison, nice. Wasn't feeling that song. Okay. Let's see here. Once again, I could brainstorm at end of turn. But I'm gonna... Yeah, we'll wait, I guess. Ah, hey. Heads or tails, Bobby? You're excellent at calling these things. Tails it is. Boom! Lost the first one, that's alright, that's alright. Ooh, Mystical Tutor, excellent. We can get our Tinker. In fact, Oh, with one more blue mana. Play it. So we could brainstorm it, but we'll have to wait till next turn. Draw with creature. Yeah, we could each draw a card. That would be interesting. I was thinking I could bounce it and replay it, picking up his artifacts just at will. It's kind of a cheesy little combo here. Okay, he's probably going to try to kill our dude. It's not going to work. Oh, he's going to draw 2 cards. Good call, good call. Okay, well, game 1, if you played blue, you could have played Tinker this turn. How's that? Because if I play the island, I Mystical Tutor for Tinker, which puts on top of my library, and then I brainstorm, but then I'm still short 1 blue, right? Oh wait, you're right. I could have used Lauren's ability. Oh my gosh. Soul King, you're a genius. I didn't even think of that play. I'd never play with this card, but you're right. I could have tinkered this turn. That would have been fantastic. Okay, well, let's definitely get Tinker this time. Get some other spicy targets, but yeah, we'll grab Tinker. And I guess we will leave Lauren on the battlefield, I guess. Draw with creature. I just hate giving my opponent another card. Heads or tails? Went tails last time. Tails again. Here we go. Boom. We won. Excellent. Okay. So we can grab Triplicate Titan or Blightsteel. They wasn't able to deal with Blightsteel last time. Let's see if we can deal with it this time. Like, he's got 4 artifacts on the battlefield, so making him sacrifice one of them doesn't feel like it does anything. I guess I could brainstorm right now. Sure. Hey, there's a fetch land. Excellent. Okay, well, he wasn't able to provide an answer for Blightsteel game 1. Let's see if he can do it this game. Oh, he's tapped pretty quick. He's got something. Treachery? That would be bad. I guess we've got Pick Your Poison if he does. Ooh, Mere Battlefield is great. With a Skull Clamp. Very nice. That is a lot of artifacts. Okay, we could each draw a card, but I don't want to help him out. He's already drawing a lot of cards. So, I think I'm just going to bounce Lauren. Especially when we already know we're drawing just a land. Okay, let's shuffle away. Grab Tropical Island, I suppose. Okay, he's got to chump with at least 2 creatures to not take lethal. So that takes out some good skull clamp fodder. Happy about that. And pick your poison is still kind of chilling. He's got way too many artifacts for that to be very effective right now. But being able to bounce Lauren is kind of nice. Play it every turn. Can select which artifact we want to pick off. Okay, well, he's at 9 infect. Shelldock is fantastic. A little late to the party though. Time warp. Okay, maybe it's not late to the party. Uh-oh. That could literally be anything. Revoker. Okay, that can shut down Caracas. That's pretty dang good. Still hasn't answered Blightsteel. We'll see what the Shelldock has to say. This could be forcing a game 3, depending on what's underneath this hideaway land. It's amazing how powerful this is in Vintage Cube, but when this set first came out, like, no one played this card. Of course, I guess it's different in Constructed. Having 20 cards in your deck is a little harder to unlock. Oh, just getting rid of Revoker right away. Okay. Well, that's good. Hopefully that means he's digging for an answer that he doesn't have. I mean, Hideaway 4 isn't a whole lot of selection, so this could just be a whiff. That's a lot of mana. Upheaval, that'll be kind of a frowny face for us. Okay, Shelldock first. Oh, we can't Shelldock. Yes, you can Shelldock. 18 cards in library. Yeah, he's tapping, untapping, tapping. This is good. That means he's scrambling. He's scrambling, folks. Okay, dude, it's not gonna provide enough toughness. What else you got? Treachery. Okay, that is good. It's going to delay us a turn because we will not be able to attack, even though we can get rid of Treachery. It's funny, we called out Treachery earlier as a possible card you could play. Okay, drawing more cards. This is a good game. Okay, what's under the Shelldock? Moment of Truth. Thopter Foundry, okay. Not too shabby. I think we're going to pick your poison and make him sacrifice an enchantment since he only has 1. And then we will bounce Lauren, replay Lauren, and pick off the Skull Clamp. Even though it's already done its more than fair share of harm. It's drawing a lot of extra cards. Oof, Walking Bliss is quite good. Goodbye, Lauren. Bravo, Captain Badger. That was quite a turn. Well, Prime Time is cool. We could play it this turn, but it's not what we want to do. Okay, good news is we got our Blightsteel back. Bad news is opponent's got 6 cards in hand and the ability to probably draw a bunch more. Tapping up for something gigantic, or is he just going to put... I don't know what's going on here. Upheaval. We did call the upheaval too. Well, that's bad. Although we do have Lotus in our deck, so we can have a possible recovery, but that's a lot of mana that you can redeploy stuff. The game marches on. Upheaval. We called that one too. Coveted jewel. Okay. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Wow. He's going to have a very, very speedy recovery from this upheaval. And way more artifacts than I thought. We've got more anti-artifact on the board, but... Jeez, man. I don't know if we can get back into this game after that. He's way ahead on resources now. Oh, we imprinted the third path iconoclast. Interesting. Okay, he's way ahead on mana now. Draw 2 more cards, I guess. Maybe we can deck our opponent. It's going to be down to 8 cards. He does have a gigantic... the ability to fire off a gigantic walking ballista. Jeez. That was quite a good upheaval recovery. Nicely done. "17 cards in hand. Discard 10 cards. 8 cards left in the library. Ability to fire off a gigantic walking ballista. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. Play a land. You can play a 5/5 walking ballista. That'll make very short work of us. Gonna end the game with 9 infect on his dome. See if he fires off the walking ballista this turn or waits. Going down to 6 cards. He's got Thopter Sword combo. Okay. Man, so many artifacts. Artifact.deck. Walking ballista with 1 charge counter, okay. Well, opponent doesn't have any legends. So game 3, we might not need 2 different Tinker targets in the deck. I'm not sure if I want both against this player anyway. These are our 2 Tinker targets. We'll just F6 to speed this up, but just let our opponent run his clock down a little bit to match our own. We're still behind 3 minutes. That was quite a game. For sure. Doesn't look like they have any counter magic though, so man, the Sheldock time warp turn was that was clutch. It's pretty good. So they don't have any counter spells. We do have Mana Drain in our deck, so we'll have to really hold on to that for a good target. I think we will just go with the one Tinker target in the deck. Take out Triplicate Titan, I think, for game 3. Doesn't know the timeout game. Well, he's got more time on his clock than we do, but he's got us with the swing here. GG. Captain Badger wins. Good job, Badger. Episode of Breaking Bad. Okay. Well, what are we doing here? Could probably get by with, although he doesn't have a way to mess with either of these creatures that I saw. He has treachery. Upheaval is quite scary. Definitely want to avoid that at all costs. I think Fury and possibly Arc Trail could come back in. He's got a lot of little fodder targets. Pride Mage could be useful. Probably don't need Staff of the Storyteller. He did burn through a 2 minutes pretty quickly, didn't he? Okay. And let's see, what else? Ophelia the Exuberant is kind of interesting. I could flickering card like Lauren or Fury, E-Witness. Maybe I don't need Teferi in this matchup. Badger's making us go in deep in the tank here. Okay, this looks very, very weird, but I'm in for it. Let's see if we can get a decent draw here. Black Lotus, huh? Black Lotus, Eternal Witness, get back Lotus, play land, play Ophelia, that we can flicker Eternal Witness every turn. Ah, that sounds fun. Keep. Black Lotus, let's just take a moment to appreciate that you are the most beautiful card ever created, and welcome to the deck. Fuck it. Okay, go. $50,000 card. Yeah, I don't know how expensive is Black Lotus. Jeez, it's not going down in price. That's for sure. Okay. Well. I like our hand. Do we just filter through Chromatic Star to draw a card? I think so. That's a good one. Dang it. Don't have access for the mana, but unless we flickered our talisman, but we want to flicker Ewit. Give me the Lotus, baby. Okay, I didn't draw up this opening, but it's a fun one. Revoker, what does that do? What do you name? Lotus? Naming Black Lotus, that actually kind of hurts. Okay. Still gonna play Black Lotus. Oh, that's interesting. We could exile the Revoker. And then okay, interesting. Is that the move? That unlocks Lotus, which we would do what with? Because we have mana drain in hand, we don't really care too much. Let's see. And then we could just flicker Ewit and get back Star, tutor for Tinker. If we flickered, yeah, this is complicated. If we flickered the Revoker, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll just keep up mana drain, I think. We could also flicker Chrome Mox, and then we just come back on the battlefield with nothing, right? Maybe that's better than getting back Chromatic Star. And maybe we attack with both, and if he blocks Eternal Witness, then we don't really care. This card needs to be in the main deck. This card's too good. skull clamp. Do I care about that? Kind of. Where he's got retrofitter foundry on the battlefield. If I counter it, I guess I can still tinker. Alright, we're countering it. Oh, I can get mana drain back. How sick is that? This guy definitely needs to be in the main deck. That's just absolutely sick. Can't really do anything with our one colorless mana, unfortunately. I guess I could abrade. Yeah, let's do that. Just get rid of the Revoker right now. Unlocks Lotus. Still flicker Ewit and get back mana drain. Oh boy, we're in the red. Been having too much fun. Our clock is exhausting itself, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I had no idea how good this card is. This card is absolutely... It's too cute to be that good. I guess I spaced the chance to tutor at the end of the turn there. It's alright. Pup beat down. Alright, let's use this right now. No more chump blocking. Oh, that was fun. Okay. That Doggy, that Doggy, you're a good dog. Good dog. You gotta be in the deck. That was too much fun. Wow. And I think I can live with just one Tinker target, maybe? What do you think? Do I need 2 Tinker targets? I guess with Tinker I could still get, I mean, not that you'd want to, but I could get like a Coalition Relic. Thank you, Big Bobby. That was a satisfying one. That was nuts, dude. That turn 1 was sick. Lotus, Ewit, get back Lotus, Lotus, Dog. That was fun. Yeah, I think... What do you think with this Triplicate Titan? I'm thinking I probably don't need 2 different hits for Tinker. I mean, it does kind of bite if Colossus is in my hand, but I can brainstorm it away, I think. Just have the 1 target, maybe. Alternatively, I do have... Man, maybe I should run Lauren main deck. That Lauren Caracas combo was kind of good. This is such a janky little deck. Chromatic Star, maybe I can live without that. In fact, Staff of the Storyteller, I'm not really making creature tokens. I can live without that card, maybe. I like Chromatic Star just because it kind of, you know, fixes all the mana. So I'll get it back in here, whatever. Okay. That was a fun round one. That doggy. Holy cow, that doggy is good. It's a good doggy. I'm sure I made some I'm sure I always make misplays, but I don't think I played it optimally either. Could have done a lot more broken things. It's broken enough, though. Gotta love Vintage Cube. There's really no downside to that dog. Like when you flicker your opponent's stuff, there's no drawback to it. I thought there was, but there's not. It's too good, man. A minute in the queue. Where is everybody? 1979. Is there a Smashing Pumpkins song? Here we go. Big Boy Trent. Uh-oh. Big Bobby getting... Our opponent's giving you a run for your money here. Big Boy Trent. Look at this opening hand. All fuel with nothing to burn. It's alright. Our Manamorphose will draw us into something, right? Big Boy Trent. I got Big Boy Bobby on my side, so oof. The turn one Soning. You're going to be a little bit sad, I think, opponent. I've got the Pick Your Poison just waiting for that Soul Ring. And I like this artwork a lot, but man, the original is just too good. What the heck? Can I play turn one prime time? Oh, my deck loves me. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. How about just a casual turn one Primeval Titan? Yeah, nothing going on here. Just a casual turn one Primeval Titan. Alrighty then. Color considerations. We do want to be able to play Mana Drain if we draw it. We have Manamorphose, but let's get Copperline Gorge, I guess, and Spar's Headquarters. That sounds good. Go. That's what Big Boy Bobby on my side does for me. Draws like that. I shouldn't get too cocky here. This Soul Ring could do a lot of... This turn 2 could be brutal. But bring it. Bring it on. Concession. We know nothing about our opponent's deck except that it has a Soul Ring in it. Soul Ring and blue and green mana. So, I think we'll run it back. Yo. Give us another hand like that. Tinker. Once Upon a Time. This is a weird one, because, well, reasons. What do you think, Bobby? Do we take a mulligan for this? We don't have any artifact, obviously, to tinker away. I do like the Once Upon a Time in the opening grip, but that's about all I like with... Well, and the tinker's nice to have in your opening hand, but... Should we ship it? Can we do better? A bit slow, yeah, let's take a mulligan. Into the 0 land, tinker hand. Okay, well, we'll take a mulligan again. There we go, there we go. It's almost a turn 1 tinker. Okay, put 2 cards back. What in the blazes do I put back? Jeez, what do I put back? I mean, it's going to be a turn 2 tinker. I guess I put back Brainstorm and Omnath or a land. Eesh, that's kind of tough, man. Sorry, Omnath, I think you're the one. Are you? Yeah, you are. Okay, if they don't have artifact destruction and or counterspell. Wow, that was a nice draw. Okay, well let's Lotus Relic. Then I can charge the Relic and tinker next turn. And get my Triome. It feels kind of weird to play Lotus into Relic. It feels like a misclick, but it does let us tinker this next turn. Too bad we can't tinker with Mana Drain backup, but oh, that's a main one. Alright. Can you deal with it? He's here. He's large. He's in charge. Plenty of cards in the cube to deal with it. That is not one of them. Alrighty then. It's gonna be a quick one. For the trophy, can we do it? I think we can do it with Big Bobby on my side. There's been some stellar draws, man. Well, I mean, the mull, it's always funny when you mulligan into a 0 lander. It's like, well, obviously you mulligan that one. But then, yeah, mulligan it into the Lotus, Tinker, Coalition, Relic hand was kind of fun. The round before that, though, that was pretty sick. The Lotus, Ewit, Get Back Lotus. Turn 1 was quite fun with the Doggy. Okay, what do we got? We have a Lotus. 1 mana away from Teferi, but opponent is going first. We gotta keep this, right? Too much potential. It would just feel wrong to mulligan this hand. Blue-white has a lot of counter spells, so we will tread lightly. Let's hope to draw a land there, obviously. Well, we're not going to play Lotus because it would be shields down. Okay, if they tap out, we are live for just drawing a land and slamming Teferi, which I like, or Fury. That works. Okay, there's island. I'll take island. Alright. What's the play, man? This is kind of tricky. If I just play Teferi and plus, then I can still Mystical Tutor or Brainstorm. I like that. And then he's kind of forced to attack Teferi. And taking it from 5 down to 3 doesn't hurt too much. We've got answers for the creature assault the following turn. Alright, let's go with Teferi. Hopefully no counterspell. Okay. Draw. Okay, we're probably not tutoring, although we could tutor for like Manamorphose. Let's see what if he adds anything to the board. A mutt. Okay. Well, I can Fury, but being able to sacrifice Selfless Spirit is kind of annoying. But I think I am going to Mystical Tutor for Manamorphose. Oust is kind of interesting too, but we want to be able to draw the card, I think. So Manamorphose, Abrade the Selfless Spirit. There's a lot of options. I think I like that one though. We could also oust the mutt. How many cards deep does that put it? Second from the top? Yeah. I think I'll have the Manamorphose. Okay, let's draw first. Let's see what we're working with. Okay, Polluted Delta's nice. Okay. Let's get a red and a green. Tinker, nice. We can brainstorm into a artifact. We can also shuffle away stuff with the Delta. That's nice. I like that a lot. I'm tapping 2 lands. Okay. Is there any merit to brainstorming right now and still having the blue untapped? Yeah, let's do it. Another fetch land, nice. And the artifact, that's great. So, Yeah, exactly. I can shuffle that stuff away. It's nice. Slicker is a fairly fair beatdown deck. Skull Clamp is not necessarily fair. It's a good one. Okay. I'm kind of tempted to Winds of Abandon away his mutt. Also kind of tempted to take 2 here and get Sacred Foundry because I got Mountain for Fury if our Relic isn't around. Although having another blue source would be nice too for mana drain. Alright, we're gonna get up Sacred Foundry. Titan, huh? So if I Winds of Abandon this guy, he can't Skull Clamp it. He does get to go get another land, and then he could swing and kill Teferi with Colonnade, but that kind of gives up his turn. And I'm definitely okay with that. I'd like to preserve Teferi if I can. So, get out of here, mutt. It gives him a land, but it prevents him from drawing 2 cards, prevents him from killing Teferi. Well, unless he wants to commit the Colonnade. Looks like he is going to kill Teferi. Kind of gives up his turn, though. And then we have kind of a conundrum. Do we want to tinker, or do we want to just play Primeval Titan? We don't know if it's our first game. We don't know what kind of answers he's got for the Blightsteel Colossus. It's kind of hard not to play Primeval Titan. That's just such a good card. Okay, see you later, Teferi, but that was worth the trade, I think. He basically gives up his turn. And doesn't get 2 extra cards from the Skull Clamp. Okay, I honestly don't know what the better play is. Do we tinker and get Blightsteel Colossus on the battlefield, or do we just play Primeval Titan? I'm kind of leaning towards Primeval Titan just because that would lock Primeval Titan in my hand if I tinker away the Relic. And even if I get Blightsteel out and then he just dies, then that really sucks. If he gets like Swords to Plowshared or any number of things. So I think it's fine if we do it the next turn. Hopefully we don't run into a mana tithe here. Okay, Caracas is nice. Let's grab that. And another blue source. Let's grab Spire Bluff. We can cycle away headquarters if we need to later. Now tinkering looks a lot better. And with prime time, we might be able to actually get to a point where we can like re-hardcast Blightsteel and protect it with Caracas. Oof, that's a very, very good card. But we are going to be able to take control of the Monarch. And we can kind of devastate his board, too. Fury, take out 2 tokens. We can oust a token. Maintain the Monarch. I think I like that better than tinkering, or can we do all of that? Let's see. Definitely want to attack. Gorge and Trop. Grab the Monarch. Okay, yeah, we can do all of that. Wow. We can also tinker and oust. Very nice. Do I want to oust? Probably don't need to, actually. I like the board position, but we're not out of the woods by any means. This card is such a good card. Okay. Sensei's topping. Looking for an answer to the current situation. That's good news. I mean, he needs some pretty specific cards to get out of this current bind. For game 2 sideboarding, I'm trying to think of what's in our board. I wish we would have drafted a balance. It would have been so good in this deck. We've got such a low creature count. Because will have to help me when it comes to sideboard time here. I mean, hasn't really played too many things to concern us except fourth year Lingus. I guess, wow, where did this Winds of the Bandit get in the graveyard? I didn't even notice that. That's a really good answer for our board. Ooh, bounce, bounce, bounce. That's really good. Regain the Monarch. I mean, it's good, but it's not. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I go to 6. Well, this is a little bit scary because he's got Colonnade still, but that's. I can't bounce anything, right? Nope. Okay, it does regain Monarch. Mystic Confluence, huh? Omnath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I can Omnath and Titan and get 4 mana and go from there. If I draw land, I can also Fury. Is that right? That sounds right. Not in enter the battlefield tapped land, though. Grab Island and Delta. It's 4 mana. If I play this land, I guess there's not really a reason not to. He'll take 4. I really want to deploy Fury, but I guess I can play Star, sack it, see what I get. Alright, play the land. I guess I could oust. Is there any reason to oust? He's probably not adding another creature to the battlefield next turn. I guess ousting is fine. I'll put him to 13. I don't really care too much about that. It's probably a waste of an oust, but maybe not. It's like if he equips it with Skull Clamp, then I kind of can't block it because I don't want him to draw 2 cards. Omnath is kind of nice with Caracas too. Well, our hand is fantastic, so I feel like we've got this one. Glimmerlands. And I've used way more of my clock this game than I should have. That's for sure. Okay. I think we crack during our upkeep, actually. Okay. That'll do, Doggy. He's almost dead, actually. Oh, wait, he is dead. He is dead. Got him. The 2 additional landfall triggers from Omnath will finish him off. Okay, wow, that was a good game. Okay, Arc Trail's going to be good in this matchup. Wandering Emperor isn't bad. What is bad in our deck in this matchup? Maybe I bored out the whole Tinker thing, actually. Because he has Winds of Abandon. I don't know. Is that crazy? It probably is crazy talk. I feel like I could get him without the Tinker package. I've also got like Batterskull Stoneforge. Maybe that's, I don't know, that's not bad. It's kind of cutesy, but I think I can get him without the Tinker thing. And Lauren. Has Lauren? Yeah, Lauren takes out Skull Clamp. Okay. I think something like this is going to go with. Actually, do I need a Mystical Tutor? Taking out Tinker, it's less good. Phantasmal Image is kind of interesting. Copying Prime Time or Fury is, or Ewit is kind of the medicine. Let's try it. Alright. Keep. Esper Sentinel. Okay, I could just kill Esper Sentinel, but at the cost of him getting a card. Do I care about that? Not really. Wow, I'm glad we did that. That's a lot of lands at the top of the library. I guess I want the red source. Okay, Bobby, you gotta call some flips. What's the first flip gonna be? Heads or tails? Heads. Heads it is. Good call. Very good call. Oh, whoops. Gah! I should have played plains so I could just bounce Lauren and then replay Lauren and take out the clue token. That was a bit of a punt. Alright, I'm gonna... This is kind of bad, but whatever. We're all about bad on this channel. We're slamming Teferi next turn. We don't give a whiff. Unless you got Mana Tithe. Don't be messing with our planeswalkers, bro. So deck with both Black Lotus and Mana Crypt turns out to be a fun deck. This has been a really, really fun one. I'm going to draft another one here shortly. Okay, that's a good one. I think I might tuck it with Teferi. Should we each draw? Yeah, why not? Why not? Heads or tails, Bobby? What are you feeling? Heads again. Heads it is. Excellent choice. Okay, the Spire Bluff will enter untapped. So that's the play. I'd love to draw a card, but I think this is probably better. This turn anyway. Okay, we can draw 3 cards a turn. That's kind of nice. Especially since our hand is 4 lands. Okay, that unlocks the Chrome Shark. Digs it out from imprisonment. Heads or tails, Bobby? Tails it is. Okay. Oh, good. You can't re-slam Chrome Shark. Good. I need a little buffer for my Planeswalker. Now I'm tempted to have us each draw. Let's do it. Oh, wow. That's not what we wanted. Okay, tails it is. We lost that one. That's okay. Ewit. Let's draw. Okay. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing? Let's attack first. Well, play Omnath, and hopefully we can protect Omnath with Karakas. Counterspell? Reprieve, okay. So be it. Brainstorm and ponder. Beta Blue likes his 1-mana spells. Didn't play Chrome Shark first, notably. What does that mean? I have no idea. Maybe he has Mystic Confluence in hand. Okay, now he plays it. Strange sequencing. I think we should each draw, probably. And how's your tails, Bobby? We're gonna gain on the life back anyway. Okay, that's alright. We need a challenge here. Wandering Emperor's quite nice. Well, let's draw again. Delta. Oh, that's good. It's just 4 mana. Don't mind if I do. Unfortunately, it's kind of an awkward color configuration because we can't do anything with it. We need double white or double green for our hand. So many lands in our hand. Guess we could each draw another card. Yeah, why not? Hey. Oh, that's funny. What are we copying? Chrome Shark, I guess? Okay, we can untap 2 white sources. That will unlock Wandering Emperor. I like that. And I gotta speed up my gameplay so we don't die. Yeah, you're right. Shark is the only non-legend. Okay, discard. Thank you for that. It's me. Appreciate it. I mean, we can still copy a legend, but then, yeah, we'd have to bury one of them. Appreciate the comment. Mutt. Next draw is Titan. That'd be nice. Okay, I'm going to flash into play Wandering Emperor and get a 4/4 whatchamacallit token. Incubate. Counter that. Memory lapse. Okay. That's fine. And heads or tails? I'm going to call it because I'm running out of time here. We're going to go with tails. Fractured identity, huh? Okay. That's a good one. Yeah, 2 sharks is kind of nasty. I mean, if the opponent plays the overloaded Winds of Abandon, that would really hurt this turn. But we don't want the mana to Wandering Emperor. It looks like that's exactly what he's going to do. That really hurts. Let's bounce Omnath. And let's each draw a card. And let's counter it. And get 2 incubate tokens. That's checkmate, brother. That was fun. Alright, we're on the board. We trophied that biatch.